Would you rather sit on a cold toilet seat or sit on a warm toilet seat? Now this is kind of ridiculous because you're gonna sit on a toilet seat. You're gonna do the exact same thing. My question is, why is the toilet seat warm? Did somebody else sit on it for a couple of hours and did his deeds there? If the toilet seat is still warm from somebody else using it, I would prefer a cold toilet seat. I don't know about you guys, a cold toilet seat isn't all that weird. It's actually quite normal. So I'm gonna sit on the cold one. What do you guys want? 52% agrees. It's probably the same for you guys. Would you rather be swept up in a hurricane? Yo, that's actually legitimately scary. A hurricane comes over and whoa, you fly away like a little bird without wings because you can't control yourself. Or be lost in a flood. Now, I'm actually really scared of floods for some reason. Water is kind of terrifying. It's super strong. It can eat your house away. It can literally move your entire house and everything that you own. A hurricane just kind of lifts it up and then it drops again. I don't know. I feel like floods are scarier. I don't know why. What do you guys think? When it comes to me personally, would I want to be swept up in a hurricane? No, I would die. Why am I laughing? That's not funny. Being lost in a flood actually gives me a little bit higher of a survival chance. When we're talking about me, myself, and I, yes, very selfish, I know. I think I would be rather lost in a flood than being swept up by a hurricane. So yeah, that's my answer. But not a lot of people agree. Would you rather drink Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper? Now, this video is not sponsored, okay? When it comes down to what do I like more, I think I would go for Dr. Pepper. It's more of a Dr. Pepper guy, you know? Let me know what you think. But it looks like more people like Mountain Dew. Would you rather have a large painting of yourself, maybe a little bit awkward, but why not? Or have a life-size sculpture of yourself? Okay, that is actually kind of creepy. I don't know why. I personally don't really like sculptures. At least not sculptures of human beings. I think it's scary. When the lights are turned off and it's dark outside, you go to your living room and you see a life-size sculpture that looks like a true human being. I'm scared. I'm terrified. A large painting, I feel like you can see it's 2D. You know, it's fake. Somebody painted it. I think a large painting would be cooler. It's also a little bit safer, I feel. What if somebody drops my sculpture or bumps into it? Or somebody thinks it's a real person and then grabs a knife and kills you. Okay, that's a bit much. Large painting. Nobody agrees.
For 1 week.
Would you rather eat nothing but dog food? Oh wait, dog treats. The thing is, some people give their dogs like human edible treats. Like for example, like some leftover pasta or some leftover egg. I don't know, breakfast things. I personally don't do that, but if you consider that as a dog treat, then technically it's just human food. If we're not talking about that and we're actually talking about these disgusting dog treats that are made with livers from cows and something, I would rather not do that. Although, I have to compare it to eat nothing but cat food for a week. All right, now I know one thing for sure. Cat food
is disgusting.
It's literally like fish eyeballs. I think I'd go with dog treats. I feel like cat food is also wet food usually, and that really puts me off. Dog treats, I would rather be a dog. Wait, that's not the question. But I'd rather be a dog. You know what? 77% agrees. Would you rather constantly stumble when walking? So I guess you would trip over when you're walking. That's not good. You could break a neck. Or constantly stutter when speaking. So when you are speaking, you would
stutter.
Some people have that. I don't really know what triggers it or why people have that. I could imagine it's pretty annoying to have, and it's not really a good thing at all. Constantly stumbling walking, there is things to solve that, you know? You could just be rolling around in your wheelchair. When I would have to choose, I think I'd rather be in my wheelchair than stutter for the rest of my life. 60% agrees. Okay, I think that's reasonable. Would you rather be a carrot, aka bubble cop, or be a cucumber?
Cucumber.
The thing is, I like green, all right? Green is my favorite color, and orange isn't my favorite color. Orange or green? They're both vegetables, they're both full of water, and they're both all right. Actually, when it comes down to taste, I think I prefer a
cucumber.
Carrot ain't really my thing. I'm more of a guy. Let's see what other people think. More people like carrots, apparently. That doesn't make sense to me. Would you rather be smart and always be ignored? Are you really that smart if your conversations aren't that interesting that everybody just ignores you? Or be dumb, but always listened to? All right, so you're dumb, you don't know what you're saying, people think you're stupid, but they listen to you anyway. I feel like this whole thing just doesn't make sense right now. Are you listening? Does that mean I'm dumb? Well, I think I would rather be
Dumb?
I feel like being smart and always ignored would feel kind of lonely and you would get very depressed. What do you think? Plus, when you're dumb, I guess you don't realize it. So why not? Okay, people would rather be smart. I don't care. Would you rather lose your preferred hand or lose your preferred foot? All right, so I'm right-handed. And I'm also right-footed. Hey! So if you don't have your right hand anymore, what can you not do? You can't write. You can't eat with that hand. You can still have something with this hand, though. I can still eat. I can't drink from this hand anymore. Look. I can do it like that. I feel like because I've got two hands, I've still got some options, you know? When I lose my right feet, I cannot walk anymore. You can't walk with one foot. You'll need a second. And that's why I would rather lose my feet. Cut it off, editor. Ah! And you know what? 69% agrees. Very nice. I hate this. Would you rather always have mud in your shoes? Ladies and gentlemen, it's like soft and it's like the moment you put your feet in there, it's kind of sticky and it comes through all your feet, toes. It's disgusting, that's what it is. Always have a pebble in your shoe. It will be so uncomfortable, so ridiculously uncomfortable. If there's mud in your shoes and you're walking, you'll hear you know, people around you will hear that noise and think you're an idiot. But when you have a pebble in your shoe, people won't really realize unless you walk weird. I also feel that eventually your feet will kind of stimulate itself so it doesn't feel the pebble in your shoe anymore. But the mud, it'll always be squishy. Just saying. So I would go with always have a pebble in my shoe. And 55% agrees. I am a smart man. If you could choose any futuristic accessory to own, would you rather own Google Glass? What is Google Glass? Is like glass for your windows and you look out of it and you're like, whoa, it's Google Glass. Wow. This is Google Glass. They're just glasses. You've got like a little screen here. You can like see notifications coming in. You've got a camera. It's kind of like having an iPhone right in front of you. I never used it before. I'd like to. Wow. He can see a lawnmower. What is that, truck? Just a truck? I don't know. Or own an Apple smartwatch. Now, a smartwatch is just a Bluetooth device connecting to your iPhone. At least, that's what I think. Are they like iPhones now? Do they have SIM cards? I don't think they do. I don't think they have SIM cards. Maybe they do. Maybe I'm stupid. In case they don't, I'm going with Google Glass. Just letting y'all know. Boom! 60% agrees. I am a smart man. Would you rather never read another book or never hear another song? Dude, you wouldn't be able to listen to my videos because there's a song playing in the background. You listen to it? You like the song? Never reading another book. I can't even remember the last time I read a book. Now, I know what Quebblecop would say. He'd be like, ooh,
I read books, I'm a smart man.
well, you know what? I don't care. I don't need to read no books. Also, there's this thing on the internet these days. They're called audiobooks. You can just literally listen to a book instead of reading it. We're never reading books anymore, ladies and gentlemen. 82% agrees. Would you rather be 4 feet tall or 10 feet tall? Everyone in the comments is probably gonna say something like, Jelly, you are already 4 feet tall. Well, I'm 5'8", just saying. Now, I actually prefer being short. I honestly do. I have a lot of leg room in airplanes. Yeah, whenever other people, tall people, are flying, they're struggling, they're complaining, ooh, my legs, ow, ow. And I'm just chilling, stretching, having a good time, not having to pay extra for an XL seat, because I'm a short man. I'm not saying tall is bad, but very tall? Very tall is actually pretty bad. You won't be able to fit in normal cars. If you're 10 feet tall, good luck getting in a car, an airplane seat, the train, a house? You can't even fit in my house. Dude, my ceilings are less than 10 feet. You're gonna have to, you know, like walk like this. Hey, how you doing, man? So honestly, being tall is not gonna help you at all. Oh! There we go. We're going 4 feet. Why do people want to be tall? I don't get it. 10 feet is really tall. Would you rather eat a hot dog or eat a burger? All right, so I'm a vegetarian, so I would eat a vegetarian version of a hot dog or a hamburger. So I wouldn't call it a hamburger, I'd call it a burger. Why do you call it call it a hamburger anyway? There's not even ham in there. It doesn't make sense. However, I actually prefer a burger over a hot dog. I feel like a hot dog is usually a cheap bun with just a little sausage and some ketchup, maybe a little bit of mustard, salt and pepper. But a burger, you can do so many things with. You have the bun. You make it nice and crispy. You add some lettuce. You add some onions, jalapenos, some juicy burger sauce. Whatever you prefer. You prefer barbecue. You prefer something sweeter. I personally like something sweeter than barbecue. Just saying. And then you add the patty. Now I'm just imagining this myself in front of my head right now. My patty is not a beef patty. It's like a vegetable patty. If you actually eat meat, then obviously, you know, you're gonna find the vegetable patties kind of different because you're hoping it tastes like meat. But for me, I don't care about that. It tastes good. And then you add
The cheddar.
the cheddar, man. And you wait until the cheddar melts and starts dripping to the side of the burger. And then, very important, a pickle, a tomato, possibly some more lettuce, some more dressing, the bun on top. Done. Finito. Burger completo. Man, I'm going with a burger. I could have one right now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe down below. Click that bell button right next to it to be notified when I upload new videos. And also, let me know if you agreed with me on some of my points. And if you disagree with some, then let me know why in the comment section down below. Catch you next time.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, click on that subscribe button, and also make sure to check out the new exclusive Jelly Army t-shirts on jellystore.com.